Bailey. I'm with EPB here in Chattanooga, and I'd like to start by telling you guys a little bit about EPB. EPB, for those of you who aren't from Chattanooga, we are an electric power distributor. We cover Chattanooga area, Hamilton County, and parts of 8 other counties surrounding. We've been around since the 1930s, and we've started out as an electric power distributor, but since then, we have built a fiber optic network that passes every home and business in our service territory. We cover about 600 square miles, and we serve about 170,000 homes and businesses with electric power. When we deployed the fiber optic technology, we did that for the primary purpose of increasing the reliability of our electric power system. So we really wanted to modernize our electric power system. But it also gave us the opportunity to offer all sorts of different services that weren't available through us before, such as TV service, phone service, and the fastest internet in the Western Hemisphere. And having this new capability gives us all sorts of opportunities for new kinds of product development, both on the electric power side of the business and also on the fiber optic side of the business. And in product development, we've always depended on hearing from our customers and hearing about what sorts of things were interesting to them, what sorts of things were off-putting to them, what sorts of things they would be interested in participating in the future. And our traditional method of finding out what our customers think has been really several different ways. Our customer service representatives. So our customer service representatives speak to thousands of customers every day. Either they're calling to sign up for new service, or they're calling to pay their bill, or they're calling with a problem. And meanwhile, we've got field services crews that are in people's homes, hundreds of them a day, signing up new services or helping them with a problem. So we regularly get our customer service representatives and our field services crews together, and we talk to them about what they're hearing from our customers. We've also done traditional research like focus groups. So you get a group of 6 to 8 consumers in a room and you ask them questions and you get a lot of great input, but it's not statistically valid input. So you're getting good input, but you can't necessarily apply it to a whole service territory. So to find out how widespread those feelings and thoughts are, you go out after that and you do a quantitative survey, either by phone or by internet or both. So we've done all of those things traditionally. And then a few years back, when we first launched our EPB fiber optics business, we wanted to have some customers who would let us be, we called them pioneers because they were really pioneering this fiber optic service, and we knew that they were the first ones to sign up and they were going to see some glitches. And to get their input, we had a group develop an online platform for us to capture their data, to capture what they were experiencing. It was super valuable, but it was clunky. It was all qualitative. There was no reporting mechanism in it, and it was very labor-intensive for us to use. So we learned a lot of great information from that pioneer project in terms of deploying this fiber optic network and serving customers in a new way. But what we didn't learn was a new way to gather input from customers. And that's what we're looking for now. We need a new way now. We need a new way to gather input from customers that can be a little bit more automated and a little bit more seamless and easier, frankly, from our standpoint. So what we're looking for is a new way to engage our customers. We're looking for an ongoing customer dialogue. And really there are 2 reasons. One, we want to continue to hear from our customers what they think about our products so that we can make adjustments, and we can also offer new products. But we also recognize that there's an opportunity with having an ongoing dialogue to engage our customers in a different way. So what we'd like to have is some sort of an online portal that can be used on an ongoing basis to gather information from our customers and get their input. We're looking for it to do a few things. We're looking for it to recruit participants. That's probably the easy part. You can use social media or some other sort of electronic media to recruit participants. We'd like to be able to do both qualitative and quantitative research using this portal. So there might be online roundtables where the people who are participating can all see what each other are saying, or there might be other roundtables where they can answer questions, but they're not necessarily seeing answers to each other's questions. And we'd also like to be able to do some quantitative work, and that could be, we could pull another quantitative platform that's already out there and pull it into the tool. That would be fine with us. Some things we'd like for it to do also is schedule questions and then batch the answers back to us. So schedule questions and then send us the answers back in batches. And one thing that also, especially with qualitative studies, that's going to be really important to us here is an ability to auto-tone. So if we have a lot of qualitative input, free-form, written input coming back to us from customers, we'd love for there to be a capability to auto-tone that information. Additionally, there will be a moderator. In most instances, when this forum is going on, there will be a moderator on our end, making sure that everything's going the way it should. We'd love for the auto-tone to be able to also alert the moderator if they see something that's inflammatory or something that needs immediate attention. We want the tool to be able to ask questions, obviously in text, but also show images, video, and audio. We also would like for it to build us a database. So we'll provide some initial information about the customers who sign up for this forum, such as their demographic information, how long they've been with us, what kinds of services they take. And we'd like for this platform to save that data and us be able to pull information from it, but also be able to auto-populate that database with additional information we learn about the customers throughout the course of the forum. Just a couple other little things. The reporting, we'd like to be able to get reports by participants by category, by the length of the time they spend on the platform, the summaries of the auto-tone that we get from the different platform. We'll need to apply EPB brand guidelines. We want it to be easy for the customer to use, easy for the user to use. We'd like there to be a content management system so that we can manage a good bit of it on our own, and it will be hosted on an EPB server. What questions can I answer for you?
Hey there. What are you planning on doing to incentivize people to participate?
We are open to suggestions on that. We know that when we did the Pioneer project, we incentivized people with, we didn't charge them for their TV service and their phone and their internet service. We're not willing to do that again. But we are open to offering incentives for participating and would welcome suggestions and thoughts on that from whomever becomes our partner.
Have you spoken to other cities and municipalities who are further down the pike on this?
We've looked at some other tools, some other customer engagement tools, not specifically with other municipalities or utilities. What we found has either been not robust enough or had so many bells and whistles on it that it was not really cost effective for us to use. Yes?
Do you see this as just purely a market research platform, or is there some plan to develop value-added services for customers on top of it?
We see it both ways. We do see it primarily, first and foremost, as a market research platform, but we also see it as a possible tool for engagement. So what that might look like, we're not sure yet, but if it were to morph into some sort of a loyalty program, that would be great. So initially, product research or consumer research, and then eventually more of an engagement platform.
When you do the questions and stuff and have the groups, how many people participate at a time?
It will depend on whether or not we're doing a qualitative or a quantitative piece. So it might be that we want to do a series of roundtables with just a handful of customers in each one, but they might be happening simultaneously. Or we might go out and poll 400 customers at a time. So it's going to depend on what the project is. We want to have the capability and the flexibility to do both.
Are you looking to utilize this for non-customers? Like right now, you're just focused on engagement of existing. Are you looking for this platform to be able to connect to other audience groups to convert?
At some point, we might, yes. Right now, it's an existing customer platform, but we certainly want to know what those folks who are not our customers think about our products so that we might be able to make adjustments and convince them to be our customers.